Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. This is episode 2 and as you see I've done a little bit off camera. I've not done any building of the base, I've just sort of, this is where we ended last time, just down there, and basically I've put some trees there, grew a couple of farms and down there, and basically just made this, just to store all of my stuff. Off camera I collected a bunch of materials. You see a lot of wood, we'll be needing that today. Nothing much. Nothing, and here we go. 3 diamonds. As you see, I got a new diamond pickaxe, unbreaking free, efficiency 4. I've got a power 1 bow, that was from the book that I found off camera. Lapis lazuli, emerald, tons of coal, tons of iron, tons of redstone. As you see, all of my farms are mainly food farms here. That's potatoes and melons, that's carrots, that's just wheat, that's just sugarcane. We've got another sugarcane farm down there, and there's cows in there, but you can't see them for some reason. Also, technically this is cocoa beans. So I've got a lot of food. Basically the reason I've got so much food off camera is basically I was trying to keep sort of making my cows sort of breed and then killing them off so I could make the leather for the books for our enchanting table. So that took quite a while. But that's so during that time that's how I got all of this food. And I got a poisonous potato, which is pretty cool, never had one of them before. And I got all of this. And I've also, over here I've got an anvil. This is my little workstation for sort of enchanting and so on. I've realised the lag was apparently something to do with the trees, like light going through the trees. The game has to keep like rendering and updating or whatever it does. All of the sort of light changes, so apparently that's why jungle biomes are much laggier. So that means I'm going to build my base, probably over here, right there, or I don't know, or maybe there, or maybe even here. I don't know. I might have multiple bases stretching all the way across, but yeah. So in this chest here, I have made a few enchanted books. These aren't like super enchantments. I've not got like the spawner or anything set up. They're just like level 1 enchantments. So yeah, power 1, efficiency 1, flame 1, power 1, efficiency 1. So they're just, you know, pretty basic. Just because I was level 30 for a while, and whenever I was breeding the cows, I was leveling up from them. So yeah, basically just enchanted anything I could. I've got tons of cocoa beans and I don't need them. We should probably get some food right here. Here's the big decision. What food do I want? We'll go for baked potatoes. They're good for you and all that. Right. So the base I'm going for. No, actually, I will show you the farms a bit up, more close. These stairs, by the way, these will be removed. I just built these quickly so I can go up and down. And obviously they're not going to stay like this, because this just looks really silly. And they're far too big, but I was just sort of testing out different types of wood, and so on. So yeah, just wheat farm, just like nothing fancy, just the most efficient I can get, you know. Source block with, I can put any, you know, sort of tilled soil within 4 blocks of it, and it'll still work. Carrot farm, not as much carrots, but you know, enough to keep me going. Potatoes and melons. I've also left Timothy and the dogs down there. That's pretty cool, that vine's growing. Also, I found a friend for Timothy. I think this is a really quite a good horse here. Yeah, 13 hearts and Timothy's got 11. Timothy's just a bit cooler. Also, I was wandering about and there is a donkey spawn in these plains, so that's good. I collected all the wood from over there as well. I've just sort of left these trees here, just sort of give the place a little bit more, you know, stuff in it. It's pretty bare. So basically, the base will consist of, excuse me, the base is going to be like a big circle, so I should probably flatten out some land. We can go for a walk to see if there's any nice areas. Also, there's a lava pool down here. But yeah, I probably won't be heading into the jungle until I get Optifine, so I can sort of fix out. Because it's not like I get bad frames, especially since I'm only recording 30 frames per second, but it's more of a sort of lag spike thing. It's not like my computer, it's just like my computer can handle the game. You know, I think normally I can play max settings, obviously, while recording. So it's not, you know, anything to do with my computer, I don't think. But it's just sometimes it just has like a spike of lag for like a second or two. Like as you saw in the last video, it was pretty shocking. Also the fact that I am now a couple thousand meters out from spawn, that doesn't help because the world file size is like, I think it's something like 100 megabytes right now. It's pretty crazy. So that's bigger than I'm normally used to. Normally I don't, well, I do explore a lot, but not really as much as I explored to find this area. Because I think I was reading up on the wiki, and apparently in the newest patch, in the 1.7.2, or it might have been 1.6, so one of these patches they implemented the, you know, for example, taiga biomes, Jesus Christ, can't be like adjacent to like desert, for example. It's got to flow a little bit better. I think were the words used. So that's why I was just finding sort of hot biomes constantly. So yeah, it's just these trees that do it. I think if I change it to fast, it sort of would go away, but then it doesn't look as good. And also, what is up with the clouds on fast mode? See, it's just, either that or I'm gonna have to burn down the jungle biome. So it's your choice. I can burn down the whole forest, and I can let you see that, or I can put it in fast. Just up to you. Or if you think there's any other way to fix it, because it's definitely the jungle biome, and the sort of mix between that and the world being massive. So for right now, I think I'll put it on fast. It's not gonna look the best, but it's just that bloody jungle. So yeah, I'm just sort of wandering about, looking for a place to make the base. I've seen over here, it's just sort of a river. I was like thinking, you know, the river would be an awesome place to have it, but then it sort of dies off. It's pretty crap. I prefer if it went on for a bit more. So I'm thinking, would there be a decent place? I'll go check that out actually. I quite like how thick this river is. It's not just like a thin river. Problem is obviously it dries up over there, which could be a bit annoying. And also this is quite far away from the sort of temporary base I've made, but you know, it'll just take a little bit longer to make, but that's, you know, it doesn't matter at all, because at the end of the day, I'll have my base. Oh, I saying that, the base is going to be like a sort of continuous project. I'm not going to like, it's not going to be like a house, you know, just stays one shape. I'm going to just make a big ring, and then I'll just build extensions and just make new floors. It's just, it's going to be a thing over time. Also, I don't think I'm the best builder about. I don't claim to be that at all. I'm nowhere near the best, but it's just going to be something interesting, and I think it'll be fun, just so I can sort of you know, test out building styles. And so yeah, don't expect fantastic buildings, but okay. So I'm thinking that looks like a decent area. I don't know about you, but next to the river, next to a forest, a bit further away from the jungle, stream hills, and that would be cool to explore over there. So I think what I'm going to do is I will bring some building materials over here, and I'll see you then. Okay, hello, and we're back. So I just wanted to mention, I'm sorry if you hear like a loud sound in the background. That's my laptop on. I don't have a sort of dual monitor setup, or I've only got one monitor on my computer, so I'm using my laptop to have the website open so I can figure out, you know, how big the circle is to be. So I'm really sorry about it. It'll probably only be for this episode. I've tried to keep it as quiet as possible. Like, the room is actually freezing, because I've got the windows open, so that we're trying, you know, keep the room really cold. But laptops have none of it, so yeah. The plan is, if I've got any dirt, which I don't, I'm going to, basically, I'm going to flatten out all the land for a decent distance to this level we're on right here, because what I quite like is the effect of, you know, you see how this is just one high, or I guess on level with water. I quite like the effect if it's, give me a second, I'll just show you it. Quite like the effect if it looks like that, Obviously it would be grass there, but I just think it looks a bit cooler. It gives it a bit of depth if you know, the edge is a little bit taller than the water. I think that looks pretty cool. So what we'll do is we'll just chop down a bunch of this land, get rid of all these flowers, and I think it will look really spacious. I think the build's going to be quite big, so I'm going to just, you know, get ahead, get right into it, and I'll probably be back when not all of it, but a lot of this land's flattened. Obviously I'm not going to flatten over like all the way over there, it's just the sort of, I guess, the diameter of whatever our base is going to be. And then I'll clean it up, the land, over time, but I'm not going to have enough dirt, really, to... I don't know, because I'm going to need to fill up this thing. I don't want to just leave it, you know, just sitting here, because this just looks ugly. So we're going to have to flatten off a lot of land and then fill in a lot of land. There's no chance we're filling in all of this, but yep, right now I'm going to get started. While I'm doing this and while I've been going to be doing my projects, I always think it's just so much better if I just, you know, sit and listen to music or just watch TV. So right now I'm watching the Mitchell & Webb look, if anyone's ever seen it. It's really awesome and it's really funny if you want to see some sort of funny, I guess, sketch show, watch that. If you've ever seen, my phone, if you've ever seen Peep Show, it's the same people in that. David Mitchell's always in like talk shows, you'll see him about. So they're just really funny, so I recommend you go watch that if you're ever just doing something like this. It's great to just have playing while you're doing stuff like this. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. And hello everybody, and I am back, and I just want to let you know that this skin I'm wearing, the Ku Klux Klan, yes, it's not, I'm not racist or anything. It's for some sort of, it was like sort of for a server thing. I'm not gonna go into it, but it's nothing racist. Okay, I'm not racist. Because I just realised that I'm still using this. I should probably change it out. I'll make sure to do that. Get back to my normal skin for next episode. But yeah, just so you know, I'm not, you know. Anyway, so I finished, and I was thinking that, you know, I've done this thing here, and it looks pretty cool. I like the way that looks, and I was thinking, you know, it's going to take ages. But then I realised, you know, everything's already was on the same plane, so it wouldn't take ages. But then again, I realised that it's going to take ages, because that was like, there's a big hill over there that I've had to flatten down. I had to flatten down a lot of area over here and fill it in. So left I've got about 3.5 stacks of dirt, but obviously, as you see, all of this I had to put in. So basically this is the sort of, oh wait, 53 is the exact amount. That's the radius, right, is 55, all the way over here. So this is going to be a big circular base. So this is the radius up to here. Obviously I'm going to fix up this area in a bit, but I just kind of wanted to get, I keep double placing. I just kind of want to get things started, you know. So, what was that? So, yeah, I've done all this sort of digging out. It took me about, I just keep jumping in the water. It took me about I'd say about 4 or 5 iron shovels. So yeah, you can roughly work out how many blocks that was. I'm probably going to have to actually add in some more dirt over this area here, because obviously the circle needs to be circular. So I'm going to take on this tree. I really need to fix this problem, because this fast trees thing just doesn't look right. Like the fast graphics, I'm not used to it, and I never use it. It's just, I think I need to when I'm near the jungle, but saying that, I'm not in the jungle anymore, so I'll switch it back to fancy. Actually, and we'll see how that goes. It looks so much better in fancy with the, you can actually see through them. It's pretty cool, because I plan to use, for this build, I plan to use nature as a big part of it. It's going to be like one of the main parts. I'm going to have like bushes and trees, and I'm thinking that the floor of the base is going to be grassy. I don't know if you know what I mean. I can't remember seeing any sort of bases like this on YouTube. I'm probably wrong about that. I'm sure there's like a bunch, but it's not really a very common base. People tend now to do. I'm going to actually start building while I'm doing this. People tend now to do more sort of. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, people tend now to do cave bases. I think it's because of all the people in the Minecraft server. A lot of them do cave bases, as far as I know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, that's not one. Yeah, I'm really not very good at talking while building. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. So yeah, these are the sort of bottoms of the base. If you know what I mean, this is where the circle sort of stops at. Right. And I know it goes like that, and this is from memory. I'm just doing this. It's probably wrong. So I know how it goes. It's 11 long. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 11 long, and like sort of base, and then it's got 3, 3, and so on. I think I got this place wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, that was pretty poor. Get away, cow. See how many cows I've had to punch? Mental, right. 5 to each side of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. You, away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You, away. And that means 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do all these bases, and then I would probably just skip forward until I've done. So I'm not really this. It's not like I've built this in creative or anything. I've built the sort of circle to make sure it looks okay in creative, just to check it out. And yeah, it like really does look pretty circular. Gotta say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I've not decided on what I want to use for the walls. Not decided on what I want to use for the walls yet. Like what sort of style I want to go for. I've not decided. I want it wooden, stone. So I'm gonna guess. I'm kind of going to kind of just wing it and just see what happens. I think I'm gonna use obviously oak wood because I have a massive amount of it. And yeah, oak wood looks good. I like the way it looks. It's not too dark, not too light. And then I'll maybe, once I find some dark oak, add some highlights with that, because that'd be pretty nice. Cause I like dark oak. I said that last episode. That's my favourite block right now. My favourite blocks are stone bricks and dark oak. I just think. But I don't know if they go well together. I've actually not yet used them about together, but I don't see why not. So I'm gonna go to sleep. That's some really scary eyes actually. Right, so back in the morning. So yeah, it's a pretty decent size base. I'm going to put my way up so you can see just how big it's really going to be. It is right now. It looks like actually like a massive cross here. Yeah, so that's what it's going to be like. It's quite a big size, and then obviously I can add on. It's not just going to be like this. I might build like a sort of underground section there, or I might have a sort of a massive bulbous bit sitting out here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got actually no idea, and I think that's part of the fun, just sort of seeing how it goes. I've built a base like this before, and it turned out quite nice actually. I liked it. I don't think it was this big, but then again, this isn't, it's not that big. 55 in radius, so it's a decent size, but it's not the biggest thing ever.